Hello, welcome back to Laurel and Hardy Memorabilia and Chaplin. This is a small tour of my Laurel and Hardy room, and basically just a quick show around to see what I've got actually out on display as it is. I've got my lobby cards and posters, etc. But I'm going to do those in other videos because they're in files and that, so they take up so much room as well. So basically, this is what it is at the moment. So you've got all your heads up there on the wall, different busts. You've got James Finlayson in the centre there. That's James Finlayson right there. Who's their famous co-star, or probably the most famous one. And then further down, you got all their autographs, and you got Charlie Chaplin's autographs there. That one there, it's dated December 9th, 1948. Merry Christmas, Charlie Chaplin. So the more authentic it is, with more information, it makes it more sought after. So it's a really, really rare piece, that one. And down here you've got Laurel and Hardy's Laughing 20s, which is these are a set of masks that came out when the film came out for release. Films by Robert Youngson, who created a set of all the silent Laurel and Hardy films and other silent comedians and put the whole feature film together. Around here you've got masquerade costumes. The Stan Laurel one is 1960s, the Ollie one is late 1950s, so it's actually quite a rarity to have those. And again, that's not long after Ollie died.
Well, here's another nice mess you've got me into.
You've got more dolls here. Ventriloquist dolls where the mouths move. Got Charlie Chaplin, more Chaplin figures there. And then here you got Stan Laurel letter, which is dated 1960, July 4th, in his Santa Monica apartment. It's actually fully signed by him. It comes with an envelope. One of the many letters I have. Laurel and Hardy puppets on strings. Pretty rare now. I don't see them that often.
Now let's get this piano downstairs.
And you got the Larry Harmon lollipop molds, magnets there, and pencil sharpeners. The Larry Harmon is the Larry Harmon range, which is 1960s, 70s, early 80s, which were the Laurel and Hardy cartoons and comic books and toys, etc. that came out on them. More figures here. The resin. Some are rare, some not so rare. Got gold covers there.
Well, here's another nice.
And then this figure that I really love is the one with the where they're walking in the same pair of trousers. Basically, it's from Eurodan Tooting, which is around 1928, and basically they play street musicians, and they basically fall out with the public. And they end up ripping each other's trousers off, and the same with all the publics, people in the street, ripping each other's trousers off. It's actually a really funny scene. And right at the end, there's a big fat guy, and he says, "I've been robbed." And the next scene, you see Stan and Ollie walk past in his massive pair of pants. So that's the figure for it, which is actually really, really cool. Up here you've got the an old style telephone with a picture there of Stan Laurel, which I actually really love that, what I've done there. I just think it looks really good. An old style phone with Stan next to it. And then you've got loads and loads more figures here. You've got the Royal Dalton figures there, and then the ones at the back with the big heads, they're like 1970s. More American, those ones, and then the same with these ones here. And then you've got the Hamilton dolls here at the back. Yeah, and they're very rare figurines. And we got more down here. You've got the Royal Dalton Toby jugs and bookends there, which is all part of the same range. Got musical figures there of Laurel and Hardy from Flying Deuces. And further down here, you've got beer stands there at the back there. They're actually from Japan, I believe. And then these ones here, excuse me, you've got a cookie jar, Toby jugs, and then the famous salt and pepper sets, which is like 1930s, the Bezic salt and pepper sets. And then you've got tankards in the cars, and the ones with the hats at the back, they're, the hats come off and they're filled with alcohol. And then further down you've got the Leonardo range of figures, which came out around 1997, 98, 99. I think I've got about 9 different figures there. Some of them dispatched from their films, like that one there, it's from the silent finishing touch film where they're building a house. That one there where they're fishing, that is actually taken from the Laurel and Hardy murder case. And then here you've got huge Stan bust, and then huge Ollie bust. Really, really heavy. They're probably the biggest and the heaviest busts I've got. So it's best place to have those is on the floor. Small section there on Sons of the Desert. One of the most famous Laurel and Hardy films, feature films. And up here you've got Laurel and Hardy miniature statues from Ulverston, which is like the small scale model of that figure is actually in Ulverston, so the birthplace of Stan Laurel, so it's really cool to have that. And then these ones here, these ones right here, they're probably one of the first ones I bought, as in smaller scale figures. They're back in the early 90s I found those, so they're the heads, the faces on them, it's just so amusing. I absolutely love them, brilliant. And around here there's more figures.
You didn't tell her about going to the convention.
What convention?
That's right.
This cabinet here, I'm not sure if you can actually see very well. It's a little darker, this cabinet. But again, you've got more rare Laurel and Hardy decanters in there, right at the back there.
Besides being good for us in a business way.
And further down,
We will meet new friends
a lot of different busts, little mini busts in there.
and the change of climate will be good for us in a good many ways. And besides, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Jack who?
Well, I hope you have a nice time, dear.
Yeah, it's not too bright in there, but
What's that for?
Just this. You're not going.
yeah, okay.
What do you mean
So
I'm
then
not
here you've got
going?
more
Just that.
figurines here, which is actually from
You're going to the mountains
the
with
Larry
me.
Harmon range, so you've got a lot of toys and things,
Took a note.
like cards, playing
Now
cards,
listen, Dodo.
bendy figures,
You
etc.
keep out of this.
There's no use getting excited. You're making a mountain out of a molehill.
The ones just in here, you've got the mechanical Laurel and Hardy figures, the card figures there, where you open their legs, they tip their hats. Again, really old, like late 1920s. And then the cars, the famous Model T Ford cars, which I've got one there, and the one in the box. The one there that's slightly broken, the one in the box, it's got the full scale car in there with the stand. So it's quite rare to have the whole thing in one piece. You've got Knickerbocker dolls there at the back as well. Again, all part of the Larry Harmon range. That in the red box there is actually sculpted soap. So that's something a little different. Jack in the Box figures. Then you've got the model scale of the Model T Ford cars. You've got like a Laurel and Hardy tank there, which is 1970s, which you have Stan and Ollie's face that come out on either side of the mug. I find that very rare, very artistic and unique. Probably one of the rarest items I've got. And then up here you've got Trump at Oxford, which is a 1940 Harrods production. And then after that they went on to do Saps at Sea, and then they went on away from the Harrods Studios to work for Fox and wartime films. And then up here you've got another figure of Sons of the Desert, which is absolutely amazing. It's probably one of the latest figures I've got, and the detail on that is absolutely incredible. It's probably one of the best that I've ever seen or that's been done on them.
Now, let me call you sweetheart, I'm in love with.
And then down here you've got more like doll type figures. They're all numbered, limited edition ones, so it's good to leave them in their boxes. You've got the boiler suit ones and the suit ones. So yeah, so that's it. That's a little brief tour of my Laurel and Hardy room. So yes, I am a complete Laurel and Hardy nut, and I absolutely love it. So thanks for watching, and look out for more videos. Thank you very much.